upper bracket finals here between GAIMIN Gladiators and Team Falcons. I'm ODPixel here with Fox.
That's going to be massive. Full level advantage, and he's going to have full mana and HP to be able to play around Power Rune. Malrine has to reset to be able to contest Power Rune. Bottom rotation, it's coming in. Crit.
Getting heavily slowed here.
An IO rotation also. And Malrine is coming down.
I mean, Snakey's going to try and help Crit turn this one around. They turn over towards Celery, and Falcons will manage to get the first blood.
They got
Crit
the numbers.
Still alive here, and in fact, finally dies, but not before they kill off the three of them. Falcons, they'll take the trade, and a very nice move from Malrine. Are they going to be quick on the response here?
Can they even, though? It's kind of scary to defend up here. They'll need Malrine.
I mean, oh. They were going to go through the twin gate. Celery, he was actually coming through the other way. As it is, Skeeter's able to teleport through. Snake King, he'll get left behind. So they'll keep the carry out of harm's way with Skeeter heading down towards the bottom lane. They'll still lose a kill. We'll see both teams go for a bit of a tier 1 tower trade. And that sort of move there, a little bit of a poke from Quinn. It kind of forced the response from 4 of the heroes of Falcons. Continues to be quite a nuisance here with how strong of a start Quinn's had.
Oh, Malrine is really far up.
They're going to go straight for him. They've got the blast coming in as well, but he's able to timber chain away, get himself out of the combo, and that will save him.
And the reload.
Whoa, hold up. They brought in the carries.
Wait,
Peter.
what?
I don't think he wanted to be a part of this trip, as he's dead.
And Malrine jumps in.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
What, well, I was going to say I want to watch a replay of that one, but maybe if you're a Falcons fan, you don't. Because that weren't the play fault. Yeah, with the Orchid alone, should be enough for Quinn to pick and choose his target.
Such a good Orchid game versus this Timber and versus this Void Spirit. Malrine, he's deep.
The lockdown from Crit. The Stampede, though, Duracho's able to escape. As Crit's gone, Quinn, has he got enough mana to finish off Malrine? Aced him with a Who Stomp. They've got the damage to take him down. Amar now surrounded. He'll get the backup. And Snake King's going to bring Skeeter across. Amar takes an Ice Blast to the face, though. He's dead.
The Blade Mail.
I mean, it's hurting Skeeter. This
damn
Link is killing himself. Oh, it's looking a bit messy from Falcons.
Quinn, too powerful at this point. Yeah. He's snowballing. And the thing about Storm Spirit now is snowballing is the name of the game for him, too, because when he gets these kills, when he's leveling up, the Galvanize just really starts to build up.
It does. It adds up. So the moment we've got 11 of these stacks is the 3.3 mana regen over on top of what he'd normally have. Starting to look at this damage, really just building up. You know, Duracho ready with his Deso. He's going to have to shard soon as well.
And
Quinn in the mid. He's found the pickoff onto Skeeter.
Oh, they're owning.
This game, it's falling apart for Falcons. They've got to find some sort of way to slow this down. Because GAIMIN Gladiators here, 14 minutes in, they're starting to begin a bit of an old stomp.
And this was a first 2-pick Storm Spirit who is completely controlling the game. Amar.
Look at the root as well.
He's gone.
This is looking pretty flawless here from GAIMIN.
These guys seem to have a really good grasp on the patch. They've averaged, 30-minute games so far. Falcons definitely slower off the bat. 9K lead already.
You don't normally see Falcons in this sort of position this early on. The lead that Quinn was able to get in this matchup, I can't imagine Malrine was stepping into lane expecting this sort of outcome.
Yeah, I mean, Falcons, they really need to try to slow things down, but it's just not happening.
I don't know if they can. And just, you know, we sort of saw the smiles from him earlier. I mean, Ace, he's in a beautiful spot. He's nearly got his Shiva's guard.
He is huge. And another jump. Another kill. Some little chickens to try to juke them, but not gonna happen.
And in the mid, Tofu, they're just across the whole map and they're getting away with it because of the lead that they have. It's very difficult for Falcons to punish this much. Amar, he's got his eyes on Celery.
He's got a glimmer already.
Celery should die. He'll get his spells off.
He got his spells off, which is a big deal on Malrine.
I mean, indeed, because Tofu's in with the damage.
He's got him.
And these sort of trades, they're not going to get Falcons back in the game anytime soon.
Duracho just tipping Snake as he gets the kill instantly on him. As you said, things are just accelerating too fast for them to slow down.
Yeah, I think, you know, if anyone's going to turn this game around, it's going to be Amar.
Let's see.
But it's not easy. He's in with the jump. Sets up with the catch, and they get the follow-up Hex. They manage to lock down Quinn. He's getting low. Can he zip out of this? He can.
He can.
Quinn's away. They couldn't finish him off. Malrine's dead again. Crit to fall. And Quinn, he's even looking at jumping on the back lines. He gets the grab back on towards Amar. Ice Blast flying over.
It's on Snake.
It's going to hit him. Smack bam in the face.
This might be
call
over.
It.
They can't do anything. Any aggressive move.
How do you get yourself out of this sort of position? when they're this far behind.
I mean, mid lane also, they're making moves everywhere on the side of gaming.
They're just diving the tier 2s, killing off Skeeter on the carry Razor. Marine, little Timber Chain away. Down bottom, they've killed off Amar. They've killed off Snake King. Marine somehow gets away.
Maybe.
Oh, this blast, it's not going to hit.
Whoop.
It was not far off, though. I mean, they're holding on. He's also, you know, not gone for the axe this game.
Nope.
Which I'm a little disappointed. I want to see some
it.
Magnum's Clinks, as we were saying at the start. The numbers are pretty insane between the Axe and the Shard.
But he doesn't even need it, as
I mean, he doesn't. With the Deso and now the crit into the Daedalus.
Mid? Do they have the damage for Ace? No
up. They get him down to about a third of his HP.
I mean, I guess you don't even need the Axe when you have all these skeletons anyway. Holy crap, this
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Duracho all smiles there.
Honestly, their heroes look pretty broken. They call it.
I mean, no surprise. I mean, I guess the only surprise is they didn't call it a few minutes ago, because this game, it's been over for a while. Gaming Gladiators, 20 minutes in, they get this victory against Falcons. Not what I think people were expecting coming into this series, right? A stomp, maybe, but a stomp at this level and this way round. I mean, this is fantastic for Gaming. You can see why the smiles are coming out. They've just done this against Falcons.
I mean, these guys have clearly done so much homework this draft.
Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 2 here between Falcons and Gaming Gladiators. Fox, we're getting some different picks. That last game, a bit of a stomp. Well, not more than a bit of a stomp, really quite a stomp. 20-minute victory for Gaming Gladiators.
Yep.
Radiant are scanning.
Namar so far. It's pretty okay. Celery now level 3 though, so the battery assault is a ton of damage now. If they can isolate Amar in particular.
Look at this wraparound here for Tofu. He's going to come in with the gank over towards the mid lane. Mallory's going to try and run, but he cannot escape. Same time down bottom, Skeeter. See if he can punish Ace, but Frostbite, it'll do it.
Nice move from Tofu.
I mean, top lane as well. They managed to catch crit in the cogs.
Got him.
Okay, kills on every single lane coming out there in a matter of moments.
A 10% spell amp, of course, on the Brambles. If they do connect, Storm already does what feels like one of the highest damage early in the game. Oh, right on Skeeter.
They're in with the jump. They get the drag back at the same time in the river. Celery will get taken out. Bottom lane, is there any way out of this?
The stun catches Amar.
They get the vacuum onto the two of them. They've killed Skeeter off. Amar, he's also in trouble. Caught in the brambles.
That cursed crown. Honestly, if that doesn't catch Amar, maybe they have the stun onto Quinn, but the cursed crown clips him.
Gaming Gladiators haven't been responded to successfully by Falcons. They're struggling with this early pressure. Celery, he's in on top of Crip. The time lapse is there.
The cog push.
Oh, it's going to kind of trap him in as well. He will be able to get away with the second Shikuchi. And shit, Celery, he'll pay for that. They'll come in with a rotation of Snake King. Frostbite's there.
And Marine is starting to get caught up a little bit here at the least. Atos soon to be finished, so an extra bit of control for Quinn. But another move, Tofu is here on him again.
I mean, Marine's looking over towards the potential Power Ring spawn, but as it is, the Power Ring's going to spawn top anyway. Marine tries to time the Laguna Blade to burst through Tofu, but he hasn't got the damage. Marine dead again.
They've got his number. Tofu and Quinn just really bring it to Marine this series. Filling up the bottom. I mean, they are truly enabling Quinn to the maximum.
Top.
DD or amp damage on crit. They should have enough here for Duracho.
They should. The spear connects. He's going to get a bit of a heal off, but indeed against these two. And with the amplified damage on crit, won't be able to survive through it. So good setup from Amar. They'll be able to knock Duracho out of the lane. Still catching. Quinn's going to be a bit of a tougher one. They may see if they can try and find
Dire's middle tower
a surprise player here. Snaking and Marine out with the smoke.
They're surrounding up top, too. This, again, the Skeeter move, right? The 9 to 12-minute Skeeter rotation to top. Set up around there. He has a point in net as well, as we saw down bottom.
Duracho's in a very scary spot here.
Spear at the ready.
We'll see how quickly TP's come in if they do, or if they may just leave Duracho for dead. They will. No saving the Clinks in that situation, so as soon as he's back to the lane, he's taken out again here, Duracho.
Yeah, good read. Mid, Celery. Could also get set up on. Malrine is here.
The catch.
Should have enough.
The setup, and easily will have the burst. So good pressure plays here from Falcons on the top of the mid.
Making much better rotations than last time, as we saw. Easier rotations for the support, in particular for Snaking, to actually be aggressive rather than being an IO. Relocating Skeeter to death over and over again. This time he can actually get good setup with that Frostbite, as we've seen.
Starting to head into their jungle. They want to try and force GAIMIN GLADIATORS' presence away. Tofu's got a nice deep ward down.
Sneaky.
They won't be aware of that one for probably quite some time.
How's Quinn's itemization looking? He's gone a different route this time. So going for the Witchblade instead.
Dire's middle
Not his
tower
value.
is under
The Orchid
attack.
was super value last game because he was versus Timber and Void Spirit this time around.
And Tofu.
Let's have more scaling. It's Tofu.
Let's see what they can tease out. A crit, they get the time lapse. Quinn
They should have
going
him.
to be in with the follow-up. He's got another Shakuchi though, and in
just
fact,
kidding.
Malrine with the backup. He's got the setup with the Atos. The fear will push back Malrine. As Skeeter's heading across there, if you continue to lock down Quinn, he's in with the ensnare, but Quinn, he's still got
Duracho's
mana
here.
to play with. Crit, he's gone, and now Quinn's surged up. He's ready to chase back in. They get the curse ground onto Skeeter. Skeeter, can he get the song off in time? He can, but he's caught in the brambles,
He's dead.
and he dies anyway.
Ion Shelled on Storm Spirit.
I mean, Gladiators bringing the numbers in after that sort of fight kind of continued for quite a bit there, giving them time to sort of turn up as they did, and Falcons, another situation where they're not able to keep Skeeter safe.
I mean, Duracho even came up toward the end there.
Yep.
I think his Desto came right after he got a hit, so didn't get a stack on, but you can see how fast GAIMIN's, I mean, as fast as they want to play. Not looking to slow down at all. Now they can siege towers quick because this
I mean, they might
Desolator-
get a kill here with the arena, see what a mark can find. He's got the blink dagger, and he's ready to jump ace. Ace, pretty tanky,
Malrine's here, though.
but with the three of them,
Is it enough?
I mean, it's taken a fair bit of time, and enough time that Quinn's been able to jump over towards Malrine. Now he can look over towards Snaking. They can get at least 2 kills out of this one, as Snaking tries to run with the doubles there for Quinn. Amar comes back in with another spear on
Quinn's too
towards
tanky.
Quinn. Quinn's out of mana, and he's out of life. As Falcons, they'll get 3 of them. They may even get more here, with Crit having the chase down on towards Tofu. He's got some time to save himself here with the Shadow Realm, and does have Duracho by his side as well. Spear's going to push back Duracho. They've got the dust out on him.
That's 4.
They kill off Tofu. I mean, they're going to be ready to dive the tower. Imar's in with a blink. God's Rebuke to the face. Skeeter has the control with the ensnare.
And they got him.
Falcons, they get the team wipe.
The strike back initiating on the Darks here works.
Trying to see if Tofu can get some sort of setup, but Crit plan around.
Quinn has a reach.
Unbeknownst to him, yeah, underneath this ward. Let's see the clear opening here for Quinn to get in onto Snaking, and that is going to set up a beautiful move for them. Straight in onto the 2 supports. They weren't aware that they were under that vision. Falcons in this team fight.
It's a good question. Might have to just at least have the information that the rest of them are behind him or not. At least know where they all are. Because I don't know if they knew that Tofu was just perfectly lined up there for the fear.
I mean, they're on the hunt.
Let's say they'll try again.
They've got the setup. This time Quinn a bit more alone.
No darts
Still
here.
tanky though. And he's
Too
tanky
tanky.
enough. He's actually able to stay over to ball lightning away from the Laguna Blade.
It's not even really that close. He had 800
And
HP
he's ready
still.
to go back in. He zips straight back across. They get the setup onto Amar. Look, the stun will come out onto the 2 of them. Amar able to push them back with the God's Rebuke, but he's not surviving this.
Oh my god,
Amar's
this
gone.
build. This build on Quinn. It's so good.
I mean, it's got to be just such a huge problem. They just cannot kill the Storm. Even then, when he sort of only had the 1 hero by him, he doesn't really need anyone else to do anything. He just survives through the burst that Falcons throw down onto him.
Have a pretty good window to be able to keep pressuring the map. And Quinn, now he's 15, so plus 250 HP on top of all his HP already, too.
Duracho's on the hunt. Skeeter, he's going to try for TP, and he's actually going to get away with it because they'll turn towards Snaking first. So Skeeter very lucky to be able to TP out of that, as Quinn was sort of hitting the direction over towards him.
Can they get
Stop
Celery?
that one, but the burst. They were hook shot out. Good attempt from Celery to try and break away, but it'll tick down to the damage of Malrine.
We've seen him
his
do it on
bars.
Mars.
He has, so
It's not an easy one, definitely, but potential is there.
nice song here from Skid. It's going to keep Snaking safe.
Are scanning.
I mean, the rest of the team's moving in.
Look at that scan, just in case they're trying to
And
prep.
he's got this Aegis. Let's see how quickly they can kill him once. They get him once.
My god, they barely do, though. Skeeter?
I mean, backup's on the way. The fight's going to get pretty scary now for Falcons. The Celery's in with the catch on towards Snake.
Skeeter's in
He's going to
trouble.
be able to get out the cogs bendy. Skeeter, he'll lose his life. Duracho with the wraparound will be able to finish off Snaking. I mean, they get the Aegis out of Quinn, but at quite the cost, and he was only going to have it for a minute left anyway. It adds up.
I mean, this hero got some clear buffs for sure. It's very nice to see as Crit. Maybe in a dangerous
Setup.
position, but he's got teammates.
He does. Crit, he's going to be quick with the time lapse. So if we're ready with the fear in case they move forward, Quinn. So over towards Crit again. In fact, he's going to turn his attention over towards Snaking. Gets the drag back with the Vortex. Snaking's able to force down to the low ground, but the vacuum's there. They kill Snaking off. And the rest of Falcons watching from the sidelines, maybe questioning if they could try for some sort of play, but when they're outnumbered in particular, it of course doesn't get any easier for them. They've got to try and hope that they can catch Gaming Gladiators split up. Maybe they'll settle for Tofu. Amar, he's hit. Misses the initial combo, but okay, that doesn't matter. The God's Rebuke with that Desto still completely shatters the Dark Willow. They're going to try and fight around the wall here. And with Celery coming in for the side, he's got the control onto Amar. The vacuum drags them back into the wall. The three of them. They've killed off Maureen. Amar's got to back off to the high ground. Crit on the retreat with the Shikuchi. I mean, Quinn, he's ready to dive in. He's still got mana to play with. The strafe damage coming in for the side from Dratio. They're taking out Amar. Skeeter has to sing and walk back to the fountain.
Skeeter. Yep. Don't blame that face for Maureen. He's getting crushed right now. Gaming, they might just be able to take a rack here.
They've got a lot of push with this Clinks.
They're grouping up so fast, such quick momentum. It was from a 3K lead to a 6K lead to a 10K lead to an 11K.
The ramp up was obviously not as fast as in game one. Game one, they would have get that 20-minute victory. But here in game two, 28 minutes in, they're taking a set of barracks. And it does feel like things are going to get very, very difficult for Falcons to recover.
Yeah, Gaming just honestly hitting perfect stride, and I feel like people are gonna. There needs to be someone needs to find an answer. Maybe we need to ban the Storm Spirit versus Gaming.
This series, he's doing it on his Storm, and he's making it look easy again.
I will say though, they did help Quinn a bit in the mid lane, like quite a bit, right? While Maureen, he did not get as much help as I feel like he usually does. So, Quinn,
he's in. Going to try and maybe bait out some spells. Amar's in with the jump. He gets the arena. He gets the spear combo and the burst for the good on Dratio. Dratio will fall. But the vacuum wall is down to the four of them. It's beautiful from Ace. It's absolutely going to be another cleanup here from Gaming Gladiators. Triple kill for Quinn. The curse crown onto Skeeter. It's 4 dead once again on Falcons. As Gaming Gladiators, they've hit their stride. They've hit their momentum. And I don't think there's going to be any stopping it here, folks.
No. And did you see Duracio's Burning Barrage before he died to it? Almost erased 3 heroes on the sideline there. He did, what, 4K damage in an instant?
Yeah, 3.5K damage there before he went down. And he went down pretty quickly, so yeah, just goes to show how much this Clinks can kick out.
And it was like it was literally in those 2 seconds. Quinn did 4.2K, and Clinks did almost the same amount in literally 2 seconds. So, beautiful combo play. They were ready for it.
Ace. I mean, it's been a few times this match where he's been able to get in and get these sort of walls just slammed down on top of Falcons, and they just cannot fight into them.
You cannot forget about the Ace Darks here.
Quinn, he's ready to start diving tier 4. Snaking, he's out.
They've done it. I mean, they've got this one. That's 2 sets of racks. There's a tier 2 top, but this is quite a bit of mental damage as well, too.
I mean, this is a crazy performance from Gaming Gladiators. Of course, this is the upper bracket final. They get the win here. They're going to be going straight to the grand finals. Quinn, he's going to get pushed back by the spear. The buyback comes out for Snaking. Falcons, they've got everyone alive. They get the catch on the Dratio. Dratio forced down to the low ground. He's going to live, and Quinn, he'll jump in, hold back Falcons, so Dratio gets the space to reset and survive.
Greaves up, pipe up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Full Parasma coming out.
What do you do here?
Radiant's top tower.
They got to go for a last hurrah.
Amar. We'll see who he chooses to jump. I mean, it's actually going to be Celery making the jump first. He just hook shot straight into them. We'll get the cogs laid down. Maori will turn, drop the combo, but there's the vacuum wall again. He's going to get them trapped in the cogs as well. The fear as well connects onto the 3 of them. There's no chance. There's no hope here for Falcons. As Skeeter will try and sing and make his way back to the base. It's over. GG is called. Gaming Gladiators, they're going straight to the grand finals.
Super well deserved. What a performance from Quinn in particular, but the whole team enabling him. Quinn ends 10-1-16. Tofu 6-2-16, making all the moves
to
set up Quinn. Wow.
Both games back to back. Sure, game 2. Little longer than game 1, but still in sort of the level of play, the level of difference between these 2 teams today. And not something that I think people expected, Fogged.
No, the speed that Gaming has been playing. This is the Gaming that we saw from last year when they were decimating everybody through tournaments in speedy fashion. They were the ones itemizing really quickly with like drums, all these auras. We're seeing it come back. Ending games between, what, 25 to 35 minutes. Falcons, yes, super dominant team, but they're a little bit of a slower ramp up sometimes. So this one, it seems like for Gaming, they may have some good answers versus Falcons.